I am so excited to get into today's video with all the possibilities that are coming with New Jack and this DLC pack, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. But before we get into the good news, we gotta get over this little rant Garbo news, okay? I'm talking about KSI as a Prime bottle. People were asking me, Lex, how do you know it's KSI? What's happening with KSI? Why is it KSI? Listen, I wish I knew the answers to all of that. All I know is that they put it out early when they put out the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, which we went over. And it's true, KSI is coming as that DLC added superstar. The celebrity guest will be that Prime bottle that we saw in the island, but now KSI is the one under the mask. That is ridiculous that they greenlit this. I know that there's sponsorships to be made and money involved and WWE promoting. I get all of that. But when you look at a show like Saturday Night's Main Event, all the ad that they put in there, the ticket prices at the venues for the pay-per-views or shows, it don't matter. Everything that TKO is touching is getting very, very greedy with the prices. And now even adding stuff through the DLC that we're paying for to promote Prime. Like, come on. And I know that KSI has fans worldwide. I know that some people will try to take off the Prime bottle and use KSI as a character. I get that. Not every single person on earth is going to be extremely disappointed like I am in this edition. But for me, when I look at this DLC, I am just happy that it's just one superstar that I don't care for or that I'm bummed out about. Because when you're looking at the Fearless pack, which drops July 23rd, 2025, we're getting New Jack, Jordan Grace, Penta, Bull Nakano, and that's it. I don't care to talk about KSI any longer that we have in this video. But in all seriousness, who are you most excited for now that pretty much everyone has been revealed? We're just waiting for Penta, which will either come tonight during Monday Night Raw or tomorrow as the final reveal for the DLC, which is very, very close. All right, so let's talk about the weapons that are in the game, right? We've seen them add throughout these DLC new weapons and things that we have all really, really enjoyed thoroughly, right? The tube light, the cone, the football, the megaphone, the sledgehammer with the sparks, even the Undertaker urn that was DLC, the basketball, and the sword. So we've seen some new cool additions added through time. Now with this new DLC, come on, this is New Jack we're talking about. One of the craziest superstars we have ever seen in wrestling history. He was known for using the craziest weapons to get his opponent bloody and gushing. And I'm thinking and hoping that we are going to see something special here. He is coming to the ring with the trash can, which I really, really enjoyed seeing. Thank you for that, WWE 2K. Now, as you see him walking to the ring with that trash can, he is holding on to what seems like a crutch to pull the trash can. And that's when I started thinking, hey, what if that's the brand new weapon that we're getting in this DLC? They're showing him with all these other used weapons that we've seen in the game, but we've never seen the crutch, which is visible, very visible, might I add, here when he's tossing it. And if you do a no disqualification match, Brian Williams reported to us that we are going to be able to start the match with the trash can in the ring and the weapons all splattered. So I think that we are getting that crutch after all. That's my prediction for the latest weapon, which some of you may be disappointed, right? Because that crutch is going to basically be another kendo stick light tube situation in terms of animation, as well as the hockey stick, which he is coming into the ring with. And I do want to talk about his theme song as well. He is not sporting Natural Born Killers, okay? That song was definitely his go-to in ECW, but let's be honest, it was always going to be damn near impossible for them to add that song with all the censorship that would have to go into that with the cuts and the edits. I mean, what would be the point of paying for a song that you can't thoroughly enjoy because it's not going to meet the standard of what this game is trying to be rated as? It's a song about, yeah, you know, I'm not going to get into it here. But yeah, point is, I do like the replacement song that they went with. They got a really cool replacement song which was previously used in the WWE Network, I believe, and I feel like everyone is really hyped up for this character add-on, and I'm just head over heels ready to see what New Jack is all about. Even Jacob Fatu tweeted it. He said, New Jack 100 WWE Games did it on this one. I'm sure they didn't even pay him for this. This is just him posting this because he wanted to. And of course, WWE 2K is going to ride the wave and the hype and post this back themselves. So they put the rules, never heard of them. The original gangsta is bringing the heat to the WWE 2K25 Fearless Pack. That is really nice. WWE 2K Games, you got New Jack right. Now, I did also want to talk about the controversy that is Jordynne Grace. Some people have hit me up, not too many, but some has hit me up, and they're telling me, Lex, I'm not too thrilled with how she looks. They didn't get her right. They didn't do her justice. And I've been watching Jordynne Grace for a while. I've been watching Jordynne Grace back in her TNA days when she was nobody to somebody to now in WWE, kind of reforming her look and her character. I think that they did her right. I just feel like, you know, maybe you guys wanted something a little bit more updated, but I'm looking at this character, I'm like, all right, the only thing I really have to complain about is her theme song not being the TNA theme, which I loved. But in terms of her look, I'm like, they captured her scan right. Is she too big for you guys? Is she too thin? Where did this come from? Where's this energy coming from? Because I must be blind. I don't really see much wrong with her, and maybe because I'm not nitpicking, but I am a Jordynne Grace fan. I do like Jordynne Grace, so if there was one person that would agree with the rest of you guys that are telling me that she looks bad, would be me if I felt that way, but I thought they did her good. Same as Bull Nakano, which we recently saw her get added to the Fearless Pack reveals. So I'm going to be using New Jack and Jordynne Grace, but more than them, I am going to be using Penta. Now, you see Bull Nakano with the nunchuck. Could that be an added weapon? We saw that they added, what's his name? Abyss, with the chain over his shoulder and coming in to the ring with it in his hand, and that was never a weapon that we used in the game, and they didn't add it after all. But with the nunchuck, it's probably going to be a similar scenario. Now, when we're talking about the New Jack stuff, him tossing the weapons into the ring, that's what's making me really believe that it's going to be the crutch. The crutch is just the easiest thing that they can possibly add here. But one post that I don't agree with, which I have to circle back to this, Global Megastar and Life-Size Hydration Station Prime Hydrate Bottle featuring KSI is officially in WWE 2K25's. Like, come on. That's why I'm bringing this up again, because it looks like they're literally trying to use this as a marketing scheme. I don't like it, and I hope that means we can see some more surprises. Goldberg could be one, Aleister Black could be another, Nikki. I don't want a fantasy book here, but KSI ain't it. Alright, I'll see you real soon with another big update when they reveal Penta and hopefully some other little secrets that we figure out on the way to this Fearless Pack dropping July 23rd, which I will be playing live on stream as I usually do. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go, man.